Anime games. We all like to play them, and there has been a constant plethora of them every year, especially anime gacha games. There have been some games that have been getting a mixed review about the state of anime gacha games, like Genshin Impact for instance. Coming from a retired Genshin player, I feel what the masses are talking about because that game has been treating their player base really badly. However, other anime gacha games like Honkai Star Rail have been treating their player base very well. And finally, we are getting more games like that. And those games are Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero. A lot of people are saying that the new age of anime games is here, and I could not agree more. If you guys want to see more videos like this, don't be afraid to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, let's get on to the video. Wuthering Waves is an upcoming open world action RPG combat focused gacha game that is developed by Kuro Games. Wuthering Waves has already had its first and second beta test, and I did not get into either one of them, sadly. But I heard more good news than bad ones, so this made me excited for the game's upcoming release. The reason why this game has become so popular even before its release is due to the combination of many things. The most important ones being the expectation from the other game Kuro Games has also made, being Punishing Gray Raven. The fact that Wuthering Waves is implementing things that the gacha game community has been clearly complaining, asking, and pleading for years. And yes, the never-ending online beef about the comparisons with other consolidated gacha games like Genshin Impact, Honkai Impact 3rd, and many more that are still in the market. The story is one of the many few things that I like about the game for what I've seen from others. The story will be hard to talk about from most recent official update about the game. They rewrote 90% of the story. We don't know how it would affect what we already seen from the closed beta test before, but the main core of the story should still be the same. The combat system is its strongest point, and it makes it stand out compared to other games in this genre, which is a plus. The other game Kuro Games made, Punishing Gray Raven, is known for its fast-paced combat style. Many people can see what PGR influenced Wuwa in this combat style, but you can see that they are clearly different. Wuwa has a very unique and revolutionary combat style. It is very dynamic, and visually it is an eye-catcher. It's also talked about having co-op as well, and I might add, this looks very promising. The gacha system for Wuwa is my main reason why I have high hopes for this game. As of now, from the latest closed beta test, the base rate for a 5-star character is around 0.8%, with a 50-50 rate to get an off-brand 5-star, and a hard pity at 90 pulls, which is expected for any gacha game and known by anyone who plays gacha games. Also, the overall rate for a 5-star for the character event banners are around 1.8%. The most important part of this gacha system that I like mainly is the weapon banner. If many people know about the weapon banner, they hate the pull rate of it, mainly because of how gacha games like Genshin did their weapon pity system. With Wuwa, their base rate for the 5-star weapon is the same as for the character banner, which a lot of people were really happy with, myself included. Even with all that, you don't have to spend any money on the game and totally be free to play. Wuwa understands the F2P community, and they made it clear that anyone can play this game and still get to the endgame content, regardless if you spend money on this game or not. Now we could get into Zenless Zone Zero. ZZZ is an F2P action RPG made by Horrorverse, where you can control one character at a time, or you can swap and synergize with any of your 3 characters that you have brought to the battle. For example, if you're going to get hit, you can swap into another character to defend and continue the combo that you left off at. Second main focus that this game has is the overarching narrative that ties everything together, like hangout missions in between the missions back in town, running your own video shop, playing games in the arcade, and more. The third main focus that this game has is dungeon crawling through the Hollow, which adds some elements in the mix that can either enhance or challenge your team composition. If you like games like this, then ZZZ will be the game for you to try and or play. The gameplay is actually very satisfying to look at, even though I personally haven't played the closed beta test at all yet because I was just not lucky. Base combat just flows really fast and well. Visuals are actually very classic anime-esque, with all that flash and flare to it. The combat in ZZZ is pretty simple, but with a bit of flair. Combat takes up to 3 characters at once called agents in a team. Will face off against normal enemies in small groups at first, but then they quickly scale the groups up into more varied enemy types and just more of them dealing with different scenarios like defending a point or moving through a level as you fight. The actual combat is very timing and combo based, which I love. It's just satisfying seeing you pull off the most nastiest combos ever, and you can continue them for free, if you pull off the mechanics correctly, of course. Wuwa also has this mechanic as well, which is called the switch mechanic. It's a move which swaps characters even mid-attack, letting you chain combos from one character to the other. Another important aspect from ZZZ is their characters, which is often a main point of interest to most people. Similar to the other Horror Wars games like Genshin and Star Rail, you can pull your favorite characters here. But what I have seen from the CBT2, the pity and the currency system is basically the same as Genshin's pity system. We have 90 pulls to get a 5-star character, but it is 50-50 if we get them on the rate up banner or not. But for this game, we don't have a weapon pull system, so that's a plus. I do hope that the pity system is actually a good pity system, because that would drive many people away from gacha games like this one. But with all the good reviews that I've been hearing about ZZZ in general, this game can survive and strive. That'll be it for today. I'm honestly excited for these games to come out, and they are both coming out this year. Wuwa is coming out on May 22nd, and ZZZ is being released July 3rd. So make sure you guys pre-register for both of those games. Let me know what you guys think of today's video by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I want to do more videos like this because I like to break down and explain everything about anime games in general. Other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye guys.